You're already like a super strong soldier. Like you're like, yeah, let's do this. I love having you here. It's like seeing a snack. As soon as you see a snack, you want to devour it. It's like the exact same way you felt when you saw me. You were like, oh my gosh, what a snack, you know? Anyways, 2.5 liters is big. Imagine having to drink 3 liters. What? As long as you're hydrated, we can get along. Drinking water is good for me. Only bad bitches drink water. I drink water because I'm a bad bitch. It's a secret. This one is a funny one. It's probably gonna perk you up. Look at you, dehydrated, dry lips. Don't do that. Cheers. Drink more water. Worry about Hello, beautiful person. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Miss Lani, and as you can tell from the title of this video, we are going to be discussing 9 tips on how to trick yourself into drinking water. This is part 2. There's already been a part 1. If you're coming from part 1, that was for you. If you're not coming from part 1, that song is not for you. I'm kidding. I love everyone. I appreciate you being here. Okay, in case you want to watch part 1, I will put the card here. You can click on that. You can watch that first if you would like. It really, the order doesn't matter. Also, this is a continuation of a video that I made a couple of months ago, and I broke this video down into a couple of series on TikTok, and I posted them on Instagram on my other account. So if you follow me there and you saw me yelling at you, trying to get you, actually I was trying to trick you there, but trying to get you into drinking water, then you're well equipped to watch this video. Okay, you might want to watch that one first. I'll link the card here as well, so that you could have more oomph. When you come here, you're already like a super strong soldier. Like you're like, yeah, let's do this. Or you can just stay. I love having you here. Okay, let's get into the tips and tricks. Okay, I have all those things living in my head, because these are things that I have tried myself, and I realized that some things may be entangled. For example, on the previous video, I shared a tip on tip number 7 that was supposed to be tip number 9, and I realize now that our tip number 1 here is something that I shared also on the previous video, but I'm gonna share it again in case you didn't watch that or whatever. But I'm gonna share it. Okay, so tip number 1 is to use a marked bottle. Okay, if you have a bottle that can show you you've drank 50 mils or you have 500 mils, for example, like me, mine is 600 mils, right? Don't know if you can see that. It's a little scratched. Yeah, I hope you can see it, but it's 600 milliliters. So it encourages me when I see it go down, because I'm like, oh, I'm doing good. I see my progress, and if I keep good track of it during the day, I see how many bottles I would have drank, and I know how much water I would have taken that day, which for me, besides everything else that I mentioned on that first video, for me it's exceptional, considering that I need to keep my voice healthy. So it's amazing. So yeah, use a marked bottle that is going to encourage you, because you wanna reach the next goal. You want to go down here, there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Point number 2 is for people that are like me, that need discipline. People that need discipline, that people that also procrastinate a lot. Okay, as soon as you drain your bottle, we've gotten into the tip. As soon as you drain your bottle, I say bottle because I use a bottle, okay? Whatever it is that you use, or your jar, as soon as you drain that, refill it. Like, if you tell yourself that this is a rule, it is going to nag you if you don't do it. It's like, what's a good example? A good example is the person that is used to brushing their teeth after having a shower. By person, I mean me. So if I hop out of the shower and I don't brush, even if let's say I brush my teeth before going to the shower, when I come out of the shower, I want to brush my teeth again. Why? Because this is something I have gotten used to over the years. So it will nag me, like I will want to just get it out of my system and just brush my teeth. So if you have a rule instilled in you like that you always refill your bottle, your jar, your cup, your glass, whatever, as soon as you drain it, you will find yourself doing it without thinking about it. And of course, the more you see it, the more you realize, oh yeah, I should drink water. Sometimes you get bored and you want to pick up the first thing you see, and you want you to be lucky enough for that thing to be your bottle or whatever container you have that contains water, so you can stay hydrated. Okay, also winter is coming, and this is when we don't drink a lot of water. Like, you want to drink tea, spend time in bed, maybe drink coffee or whatever, but not tea. So take this with you as you go and shiver. So if you're not an alcohol drinker, or if you are, this is good for both. But I thought if the drink that has to do with alcohol didn't get you, this one will absolutely do that. So since the pandemic started, even people that didn't like snacks now. So why not use that as a tool to get yourself to drink more water? You're asking yourself how you could do that. Okay, well, let me tell you. If you snack on more salty stuff like biltong, crisps, chips, and peanuts, salty peanuts and stuff like that, obviously, you know, if you eat something super salty, you want to drink water. So if you make sure that that is your snack, if you want a snack, that's what you reach for, you know for a fact that as long as you have that snack, you're gonna want to drink water. So you're gonna be hydrated. You get your protein from the meat, you get protein from nuts as well, right? Yeah, I don't remember, but whatever it is that you get that's good for you, they're on the nuts. You get to hydrate yourself as well. If it's chips or whatever, crisps, whatever you call them, this will help as well. Even though crisps and chips are not always healthy, but I only care about you being hydrated at this point. We'll get to other things at another time. Okay. Tip number 4. So this would work, I mean, for absolutely anyone, but if for someone that has maybe a big house or spends time in like a bigger place than just like a room, like a studio and office or whatever the case is. A friend of mine used to do this, and it was super efficient. He used to place water bottles in several places in the house. It could be bedside tables, next to the TV, or in the bathroom. Yeah, he had water bottles in the bathroom, in the kitchen, on the island, everywhere, in the fridge, at the door. When you would get in, sanitize or whatever, there will be water there as well. So you might want to try and do that, because I found it pretty convenient. Like, at the time when I was hanging out with him a lot, I was pretty good at drinking water. But I found myself falling off because I'll be having a lot of fun, right? Maybe I'm in the middle of a drinking spree, or maybe I woke up from a nap, or I was dancing or something of the sort. And then I remember, oh, water. No, I don't remember. I see a bottle. I spot a bottle, and I remember, oh yeah, let me drink some water, So it's just, the trick is in the fact that you will see it. Like, it's like seeing a snack. As soon as you see a snack, you want to devour it. It's like the exact same way you felt when you saw me. You were like, oh my gosh, what a snack, Tip number, what number is this? Number 5, I think. Okay, set reasonable goals for you. Don't be like, oh, I'm gonna finish 3 liters of water in a day. If you are anything like me, you're going to be very disappointed even if you don't even get halfway through that, okay? You can break it down into little chunks. You can be like, oh, I'm going to finish 500 mils of water before 10 a.m., before 12 a.m., or whatever it is that rocks your boat. Do that, but set simple, small, reasonable goals for yourself. You'll be surprised like how quick you get there if you break things down, because when something is as large as 3 liters, you just like, it seems really overwhelming. Because right now I'm thinking of like a a bottle of Coca-Cola, a 2.5 liters, and I'm like, gee whiz, 2.5 liters is big. Imagine having to drink 3 liters. What? If you're anything like me, you understand how I'm looking at those. But if you break it down, you might find yourself drinking a lot more water than you're supposed to. Okay? Just keep track, okay, so that you don't drink too much. But I think this is a good tip. Tip number 6 is for our friends that love hitting gym. So if you take a bottle of water with you and make a pact with yourself that you're going to finish the water at the gym or whatever during your workout. I mean, this can obviously work for anyone, any sort of exercise, whether it happens in the gym or not. But just make it a point to finish a bottle during your workout. This would help you a lot get a step ahead. Like one bottle, if it's 500 mils or something like that, it's not going to be enough for the whole day. But it's a step in the right direction. And naturally, when you're working out, you're gonna need water anyway, right? So if you tell yourself, oh, I'm gonna finish this, a certain amount, that's going to even help you like push yourself forward to a larger intake than you normally have, right? The good reason why you need water anyway is when you exercise, you like lose a lot of water through, releasing perspiration. So if you drink water, you're putting the water that you lose back into your body, which is obviously good for you. Tip number 7 is for people that like cute things. Okay, not really. But listen, hear me out. So you can get yourself like a straw for your bottle, okay? Like naturally, if you drink something using a straw, you will drink it faster than you would if you just took sips. Just, I don't know, have an experiment something and you'll see what I mean. So one thing you could do with your straw to even excite you more is to customize it. Sometimes I put a ball on mine. I used to have that, and I used to have like a bottle with like glitters and stuff like that. And so this was really exciting for me. There was a code on the bottle too. I don't remember what it said, but it was something, this girl will do something. It was just something cute, something nice, something girly. So a combination of a straw with a ball and a large bottle with glitters, that made me go crazy. Okay, it gave me a lot of, I think it's dopamine. If it's not dopamine, I will put on the screen what it actually is. But it just excited me a lot, and I got to a point where I was drinking way too much water than I was supposed to. So you really need to be careful with this one. And yes, there is a limit. Like not everybody is supposed to drink the same amount, and there is too much water. You know the saying, too much of anything is not good, So try it, but you need to have a cap. Just I think you can research how much water you're supposed to drink according to your weight. You can ask Google. Google knows everything, okay? I mean, you can get a more trusted source like your doctor, but Google is easy. Trick number 8 is interesting. You remember those golden stars that teachers used to give us when we did exceptionally well at school? No? Okay, your teachers were not nice. Anyway, my teacher, grade 1 and grade 2, I still remember her name and her face. She doesn't look the same, obviously, but oh, she's still my favorite teacher. I wish I could see her. I digress. She used to put a golden star on our books when we do very well. So you can take that and find a version of your own of rewarding yourself when you reach your goal. So I have mentioned how you can set reasonable goals for yourself, or use a bottle you can measure or whatever. So if you do one of those tricks or whatever, find a reward. I mean, you can buy yourself a sweet, You can text your ex, you can watch 5 episodes of a series that you like, you know, something. I mean, you can treat yourself in whatever way you want, but just, you know, make sure that whatever you're treating yourself with is healthy and that it's legal. Yeah, legal. Emphasis on legal. Okay. Tip number 9. I cannot believe we're on tip number 9 already. But here's another trick. Drink water. Keep a glass. A glass is a little gross because it's going to be open the whole night. But something, a bottle. Keep a bottle of water next to you when you go to bed. Make sure to drink water first thing in the morning to rehydrate yourself after the hours and hours of fasting. Your body would appreciate that. I mean, there is an option also to get out of bed and make yourself some warm water, which I think is a very good thing to do. It's very healthy, very good. We will talk about it in another video, but I think it's easier to just reach for a bottle while you're still in bed and still thinking about how good your dream was and how you had gotten your crush or something like that, and you know, you're getting hydrated, you daydreaming, fantasizing, you're hydrated, and that is all that I care about. I mean, you can tell me your story about your crush and your dream and what you were fantasizing about. As long as you're hydrated, we can get along. Yeah. I mean, you can push it further to drinking water just before bed. I mean, that would mean you're gonna pee a lot. One thing, a disclaimer I didn't put at the beginning of this video or whatever in any of these tips is that you're gonna pee a lot, okay? And that's gonna be annoying, but you're gonna get used to it. You're gonna have to have a mantra. You're gonna have to tell yourself, drinking water is good for me. Only bad bitches drink water. I drink water because I'm a bad bitch. I don't know, whatever it is that sounds good, okay? To have a mantra so you can stay hydrated even though you pee quite a lot. Okay. So for those that have gotten to this part of the video, I would say goodbye, but because I love you, I'm gonna give you one more tip, and this one is a funny one. It's probably gonna kirk you up. Did a lot of research and I had a lot of things in my head, but this one I made up myself. It's a secret. Here's something that I used to do, okay, to get myself to drink more water. I used to take, like, for example, now, it used to work so much better when I had a bottle with a straw because I'd just be pulling a lot of water. But one thing I would do is I would take my bottle and I would drink. When I drink, I would count. I mean, counting is not my favorite, but I would spell my crush's name. So let's say my crush's name was Ronald, okay? So I would start with the R, A, B, C, D. When I say A, B, C, that all of those are sips. A, B, C, D. And it started off, yes, I know you're laughing at me now, but like, it's if none of these tricks have worked for you or have stroked your fancy, you might want to try it. But like, it was difficult for me to get one letter, especially if it's like 17 pulls or 17 sips or whatever, gulps, whatever you want to call it. It was a lot. Like, what? R is what, 18? So 18 was a lot, right? But as time went on, I realized I was open to 2 letters. So from just R to O. So I would get to R and then I'll start over A, B, C, D and go to O. I did not say that my crush's name was Ronald, okay? It's just an example. I can see you through the screen. I can feel you, actually. Don't do that. Drink water. Look at you, dehydrated, dry lips. Dry lips. Guys, I'm gonna stop goofing around, okay? I hope you liked the bonus tip, and maybe let me know if you're gonna try it. Comment below, Ronald. because you're a real one. I'm gonna know instantly that you are a real one if you comment Ronald. Guys, I love you so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. Cheers. Drink more water. Worry about nada. When I clear my chakras, I'm the young Sean Carter. It's the 99 problems. I still don't know what comes after that, but hey, you know what? We move. Hello, beautiful. Whoa. What is wrong with you? You scared me. Well, yeah, tips and tricks. Oh, am I hungry or what's going on?